Hey guys, welcome back. Here is another pickups video for you. It's been quite a busy week this week. I've been to CEX, a couple of charity shops. That might be it actually, but I did hit more than that. This is where I bought everything in. I have actually hit quite a few shops this week. Had quite a bit of joy, bit of annoyance too, but I'll go over that soon. It's been an expensive week all told. The reason being I did buy a couple of consoles as well for over £100. I'll be doing an unboxing video I think of those when they turn up, a couple of retro consoles. We shall see anyway. If not, I'll just tell you on the next pickups video exactly what I got. Okay guys, without further ado, I am going to crack on. So the first game I have for you is this one, Lost Planet. There it is. Just got to apologise for the lighting. I'm recording this at night, so haven't quite got the lighting properly set up here, but hopefully you can see these okay. They're not too dark. I'll probably try and lighten the video a little bit when I get around to editing it and stuff, but we'll see. Anyway, Lost Planet, CEX, 75p for the PS3. I thought that was pretty good. I never actually played any of the Lost Planet games. I always thought they looked good, but I think for 75 pence you can't really go wrong. So that's the first one, and also for £1, Lost Planet number 2. I thought buying one, might as well buy the other. I don't know if there's supposed to be a manual in here for this one or not. You never know these days, do you? With PlayStation and Xbox games, some of the newer ones didn't have manuals. There's a little bit of little bit of an uneven case at the back. I don't know, that I might have straightened that out actually. Yeah, it looks like I have actually. Yeah, okay, it just needed straightening, that's all. So another bargain there I think for £1. Not too shabby. Next game we have Dead Rising number 2. £1 again. And another good deal. This one has got a little booklet inside. Let's see, most important thing, the disc. It's a good cover on this one, I like it. I only have ever owned Dead Rising, the first one. I've got number 3 on the Xbox One. I downloaded that. But disc-wise, I've only ever owned number 1 on the Xbox 360, so I thought, well, why not? Next game, Resistance, number 2, 75 pence. I was struggling in the shop to remember if I have actually got these games. Again, we've got no manual, but whether there was one or not, I don't know. Yeah, I used to love these games when I was younger, so I have an inkling that I did get a Resistance game. I thought I got Resistance 1 and tried to get number 2, and number 2 was out of stock, or it wasn't in there, they couldn't find it, so I'm hoping, I haven't actually checked yet, that I don't already have that one, but we'll see on that one. Resistance 3 is the next game. So I said that without putting it in front of the camera, didn't I now? Resistance 3. It's got a bit of a sticker on the back I need to get rid of, but I can sort that out. This one has got a manual. So you'd expect number 2 probably should have had a manual with it, but okay. £1.50 CEX, not too shabby. I'll break these down into days and then obviously prices overall. Next game for you, John Woo presents Stranglehold, 75 pence. I did have this at one time. I think I traded it in. Got a lot more than 75 pence for it when I traded it in at the time, so I think I've come out ahead of myself on these, which is pretty good. It was okay actually. It wasn't too bad. It's not the best game in the world. But if you like action shooters, it's not too bad. Certainly not bad for 75 pence. And the next one is slightly more expensive. Excuse me. It is Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena. £2. Again, PS3. Again, we have manuals included, other pieces of paper. I'm assuming the code is long since gone. There we go. 2 brutal games, or great brutal games in one package. So that's pretty good. It includes the remastered Escape from Butcher Bay campaign, 2 Chronicles on one disc. So worth the money for £2, I would say. Haven't played it, but there we go. And this was the final. Just checking my facts before I go anywhere. Yeah, this was the final game I bought. Oh no, I bought 2 games here. I've just realised something that's really weird. I've bought 2 games that are very similar on different days. Well, I'll cover that one next because then that will be quite amusing. Okay, I'm just organising myself behind the scenes. Bear with me. Okay, I bought this game first. Time Splitters 2 on the Xbox, the original Xbox. I did in a previous video buy Time Splitters 2, sorry, on the PlayStation 2. I believe I paid £4 for that. So this was slightly better value at £1.50, and I don't know if it's playable on the Xbox One, but I'm hoping it will be. That's probably the reason why I bought it more than anything. Obviously it goes in my collection. So, and the final game I bought on this day, I already own on Xbox 360, but I never owned it on PS2. Brian Lara Cricket 2007. And I bought this because it's in, it's in amazing condition. This could almost be a brand new PS2 game. The case is immaculate. Everything's in place. And 50p. I mean, come on. So, I spent £9.75. This was on one day in CEX. Then I went back to town the next day. We hit a charity shop. Actually, no. Yeah, we hit a charity shop. This is the second charity shop we hit. I won't show you what I got first because this is quite amusing actually. I'd never realised that I bought these 2 games back to back, but Brian Lara's Cricket 05 I purchased in a charity shop the other day. So that's quite funny really, considering I bought 2007 a couple of days before. Never actually realised. This goes to show, see, when you're buying a lot of games, keep tabs. Although, you know, they're 2 different games, technically speaking. I can't remember if I enjoyed 2005 better or 2007, so why not have both? Why not indeed? Right, I won't get to a price on that one yet because I've got 2 other games that go with it. I have Madden 2005. I used to own this on the PC. I don't know if I've owned it on a console before. It's in pretty good nick. It was dirty as the case, but I have since cleaned it. Yeah, I wasn't actually going to get this. I was only going to get Brian Lara's Cricket. These next to all that game and the next one I'm going to show you. The reason I got them were they were £3 for £1 in the charity shop. £3 for £1. So when I got to the counter with the one game, she said, "You do know the games are £3 for £1, right?" So I was like, "Nope." So I went back and just picked a couple up. I'd been eyeing up the Madden game, but it was so dirty, I didn't actually want to get it. But I thought, well, why not? Because there's not anything else I really want. I mean, it was one of them charity shops that's just full of old copies of FIFA and pretty much nothing else. So that's why I got this one as well. Total Club Manager 2004. Don't really know a lot about it. I know it uses the FIFA match engine. I know at the time I wasn't massively interested in it necessarily, but I didn't really want to pick up another copy of FIFA, and I don't own this, and I figured, well, it's effectively 33p, so I'm really not going to turn that down for 33p. So that was a good find, £3 for £1. Say it would have been better find if they'd had more in there than just sports games, but they were 3 good sports games, I thought, or at least 2. This next one I bought in a charity shop for 99p, and it's 13 on the original Xbox. I own this on the Gamecube and the PC. I absolutely love the game. If anyone's never played it, it's really good. It's about a guy who wakes up on a beach, he's got amnesia, he's accused of assassinating the president, so he's got lots of people hunting for him. And it's voiced by David Duchovny, Fox Mulder from the X-Files. And yeah, it's actually, I haven't even opened the case on this one yet. Let's we've got to check it out what's inside. You can see at the bottom 99p from the charity shop. Age UK, I believe it was it. Oh, there we go. It's all in there. So it was sellotaped up in the shop, so I didn't want to open it because I figured that would be rude. But yep, it's all in there. So that's really good. I'm hoping again that might run on Xbox One. So far we're keeping tabs on it. £9.75. It's £10.74. £11.74. for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13 games. Final one's a little bit more expensive, so it takes my total to £15.74. But I went back into CEX today and purchased Resident Evil on the Gamecube for £4. Now I have this on multiple systems. PS4 has got the Gamecube version, an HD version of that. I've got it on Switch, and I've got the original on PS1 obviously. But I just figured, you know, for £4 you can't really get a lot of Gamecube games these days for £4. In fact, I've seen this on eBay this week, and it's going for a lot more than £4. So, you know, I figured if I don't hang on to it, which I think there's absolutely zero chance I'm going to sell it, but you know, I could always put it up on eBay for sale. One other thing I did purchase this week, which is like, you know, it blows the whole lot of this. I mean, these were £15.75 for 14 games, so you know, just over £1 a game. I also on eBay purchased a copy of Super Mario Sunshine. Now, if anybody knows that game, they know probably that I'm going to tell you that I paid a lot of money for that. I actually paid £15 for a copy of that, which is extortionate in this day and age when you think about it, for what you can get retro games for. But actually, obviously, back in the day, it would have cost about 40 quid most probably. And yeah, sellers just don't let that go cheap. I wanted to buy Luigi's Mansion on the Gamecube too, and I couldn't see it for less than about £40 on eBay, so I didn't buy that. But as you may have guessed, me buying Gamecube games, and well, you may not because you don't know me that well, but I did purchase a Gamecube this week, so yeah, I'm starting to now collect. I have a few games on the Gamecube already, but I want to build my collection up. They had some great ones in CEX, but the prices are ridiculous. I mean, they had Wind Waker in there, Zelda, but they wanted £25 for that, £22 for Mario Kart Double Dash. I'm just not prepared to pay that for it. Particularly as, I mean, even the Resident Evil game there didn't come with a manual. They do have Resident Evil 4 in there for £8, and I'm quite tempted to go back for that at some point, but I don't know yet. We will see. Anyway, so those games in total, just leave them on the screen while I'm yakking. Yeah, I think a respectable £15.75. I think I've done pretty well there. It's the first set of games that I've bought recently that haven't been like Commodore 64, Mega Drive, you know, ZX Spectrum, that sort of thing. So it's nice to get, you know, a more up-to-date generation of game, I suppose. But yeah, I still love my real retro ones, so I should probably be buying some more of them. I could include this one in actually. I actually bought, let's move them aside for 1 second. My wife remembers playing a game from the 90s on the PC. She's been looking for it for months and months and months, and I finally found it, but I could only find it on the CDI. I bought her Thumbelina for £4.99 on the Philips CDI, if anybody remembers that console. This, I mean, it's brand spanking new. The problem is I don't own a Philips CDI console. Silly old me thought I could maybe emulate that console, but it's turning out to be a real chore. I spent the best part of 5 hours trying just to get this one game to work. It's the only reason I wanted the CDI emulator was just to run one game. I feel technically I own the game, so I don't see why that should be illegal. I don't know if it is or it isn't, but I could not emulate it at all. So I think I've frustrated my wife even more, because she's been looking for this game for about 20 years. And I finally find it for her, and then we can't run it. I found a few CDI consoles online, but they want ridiculous money. I mean, there's a few like cheap, but most people want like £400 for the console. It's an absolute joke. I'm not paying that. But you never know, I might cave. My wife's already been looking at them, saying, well, you just have to buy a console. So yeah, if your wife's going to twist your arm and say you've got to buy a console, then what can you do, eh? Put them back on the screen. I don't like talking to an empty screen. Yeah, so there we go. So technically speaking, I guess I spent around about £20 if you want to count that one. But yeah, I'm not counting that one because it's not for me. I'm not counting Super Mario Sunshine this week because it hasn't even turned up yet. So, and there'll be another couple of games coming with that too, because I ordered some more games for the other console, which I bought this week, which I shall keep for the unboxing. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Apologies I've gone on a little bit this video. Hope it hasn't bored you too much. and let me know what you think of the purchases. You know, let me know if you've picked up anything recently, or if you've got any videos of your pickups that I haven't managed to catch. Please give me a nudge, tell me what to watch, and or give me a link, and I'll go check yours out too. So thank you so much, guys. If you're a new visitor, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That would be really appreciated. And I will see you on my next video. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye for now.